One of my favorite things about Turtle Beach is they offer so many different options when it comes to gaming headsets. I mean, other gaming accessories as well too, but when it comes to gaming headsets, you have their highest tiers, their mid tiers, their medium, like a notch below the mid tier, and then they got your budget friendly options. Now, this one right here, the Turtle Beach Stealth 500 Gen 3, is another option, right? It's not a mid tier. It's a that peg under the mid tier that I was talking about, but it's still a phenomenally great headset. Especially if you're in the market, you just want to get a really good headset. If you don't care so much about the mic quality, but you really just want a headset that's just great with battery life, I'm talking like 40 plus hours. This is going to be the headset for you. So shout out to Turtle Beach for sending over this headset for review. And with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about it. When shopping for a gaming headset, the price to performance ratio is a critical factor for many gamers. Turtle Beach has consistently offered a range of products that aim to meet diverse needs and budgets. The Stealth 500 Gen 3 is a notable example, presenting a mid-tier option for those who seek quality without breaking the bank. This model, along with its comparison to the slightly higher-end Stealth 600, which will be frequently brought up in this review. I mean, personally, if you're going to look at getting the Stealth 500, just, spend the extra money and get the Stealth 600. It is a market upgrade over the 500. So, yeah, better battery life, far better microphone, and just a better fit and feel overall. Get the Stealth 600. But, all right, let's talk about the Stealth 500. Let's keep on with this review. Upon opening the box, the contents are straightforward and functional. The package includes the Turtle Beach Stealth 500 wireless headset, a USB dongle for wireless connectivity, a charging cable, and the usual set of documents. A point of critique shared with the Stealth 600 is the length of the charging cable. At just over 2 feet, it's quite restrictive and could benefit greatly from having an extra couple of feet to accommodate setups that require, like mine, a bit more reach. Aesthetically, though, the Stealth 500 closely resembles the Stealth 600, though it's apparent that there were some trade-offs, and I'm saying some trade-offs, that had to be made to meet a lower price point. Interestingly, these changes aren't necessarily detrimental. The headset incorporates a ski band adjustment mechanism, which is honestly very similar to something you get on SteelSeries. And while it may not be as sturdy, it is ultimately excellent for when it comes to comfort. This feature makes the headset suitable for long gaming sessions, proving that comfort does not always have to be sacrificed for cost. However, the leatherette ear cups, okay, let's talk about leatherette. You guys know I freaking hate leatherette. Okay, here's why. For those who don't know, and you may be new to my channel based off of watching this review, I hate leatherette because one, I live in Hawaii. Two, it is hot as hell almost all the time in Hawaii, especially now in this summer where it's just straight muggy and constantly raining, and it sucks. You're going to be sweating balls. So I hate that. Three, leatherette tends to wear out over time. I hate leatherette. And I constantly find myself having to replace them. So if I could just work with a company like Wicked Cushion or something that makes these replacements, I would, honestly, I would just shill your products because I hate leatherette. So yeah, that's my little spill on that. Anyways, back to the topic. While they may feel initially comfortable, they're just prone to quicker wear and tear compared to fabric options. And I get most people don't want the fabric options just because they don't want their ears to sweat. But I mean, if you're wearing leatherette, that's going to sweat too. So just, with these headsets, just give us the options in the box. You know what I mean? Like, can we do that? Can we have that as a standard going forward? Please? But what I will say is an improvement in the Stealth 500 over the previous generations of the Stealth 500 line is the tactile feel and placement of the buttons, especially the power button, which is more prominent and easier to find by touch. Despite these enhancements, I would suggest that future models might consider placing some controls on the right ear cup, which remains completely underutilized to balance the accessibility of the headset's functions. One of the standout features of this Stealth 500 is its connectivity options. Now, previous generations of the Stealth 500 and 600 didn't give you Bluetooth capabilities. This current crop of, well, let's just say the Gen 3 crop, does. Now, this offers you both 2.4 gigahertz wireless and Bluetooth connectivity, Bluetooth 5.2, and this is all at an entry-level price point, which is impressive. The Bluetooth functionality is robust, featuring a channel swap button that clearly indicates which mode is active. This dual connectivity greatly enhances the versatility of the headset, making it compatible with a wide range of devices from PCs to mobile phones. The audio quality delivered by the 40mm drivers is generally good, but it does have its limitations. There's a slight lack in the richness of sound, which is, there's also a particularly noticeable lack in the bass too, which is one of the complaints that I had with the Stealth 600 Gen 3 and what I have had issues with the Stealth 600 and 500 for years now. Come on, Turtle Beach, step your game up. You guys have already acquired Vitrix, so come on. Let's get that quality up when it comes to the audio. These audio issues can detract from experiences where deep and immersive audio is key. As, look, when you're listening to music or the certain atmosphere, certain games, you're gonna want that immersion and that depth, and it's just not there in the full capacity that it could be, right? These aren't terrible. It's just, there's better options, and when you look at that, and you look at the comparisons to better options out there, you're kind of going to be like, well, damn, I need to go with the better option, even if it's slightly more, or in some cases, the same price or cheaper. So keep that in mind. Okay, so where this is not an issue is when it comes to competitive gaming, where precise audio cues are more critical than immersive soundscapes. And that is where the Stealth 500 excels. The Bass Boost EQ, accessible through Turtle Beach software, helps mitigate some of the headset's natural deficiencies in low-end responses. Now, let's talk about the microphone. Turtle Beach does not compromise on the microphone quality with the Stealth 500. The mic delivers clear and crisp audio, which is essential for team communications and multiplayer settings. It also incorporates the flip to mute feature, along with some excellent mic monitoring capabilities. They're both practical and user-friendly, ensuring that players can easily manage their in-game communications. Now, where, again, I'm going to bring up the Stealth 600, as if you're looking at the 500, go for the 600, and it's the fact that the 600 has the AI noise cancellation built into the microphone itself. Like, you don't even need to run any software. It is natively just turned on. And that feature alone, plus the quality of the microphone. It doesn't sound as good as the XLR microphone I'm using now, but it's still really damn good. This is a great microphone too on the Stealth 500, but it doesn't have that AI built into it. And so for that reason, and that reason alone, if you got kids, you got the childrens, you got them running around, you're going to want that noise cancellation built into it. Or if you've got pets running around, or if you live somewhere where there's like, you got the buses or construction or a lot of traffic, you're going to want that noise cancellation built into your microphone. This doesn't have it. The Stealth 600 does. Get the Stealth 600. Or if you're just going to be, if price is more of a importance to you, then yeah, get the 500. With that being said, let me go ahead and let you hear what the microphone sounds like. So this is what the Turtle Beach Stealth 500 Gen 3 sounds like in a uncurated room. So you're going to be hearing everything right now. I've got an air conditioner to my right. I've got a dehumidifier, kids running around, pets, all that stuff. And, this is it's going to pretty much pick up everything. It's not like this one, the Stealth 600 Gen 3, which has the uh, AI noise cancellation built into it, so it just automatically turns on. This doesn't have that, but let's go ahead and test this in a curated room. And this is what the Stealth 500 Gen 3 sounds like when you have your room curated, when nothing is running in the background or you got like soundproofing. So this is what it's going to sound like. Me personally, I think, if you're going to use it in a curated room, or if you can like run it through some software to clean up the audio like Crisp or, NVIDIA Broadcast, or even if you're using it on the Mac, or Mac has the capability of noise isolation. If you can use it on one of those platforms, then, or with one of those programs and software, then it would be fine. But I think on its own, I do think that the Stealth 600 Gen 3s are far superior as far as the microphone quality goes with the AI noise cancellation built into it. But other than that, yeah, hopefully this answers your question as to what this sounds like. And next up, we got to talk about the battery. All right. So while it doesn't quite reach the 80-hour battery life of the Stealth 600 Gen 3, the Stealth 500 still offers a respectable 40 hours of playtime, which should suffice most users. The use of the Swarm 2 software, particularly through its mobile app, introduces some flexibility in managing headset settings on the go, but when you compare it to what SteelSeries is doing, and I'm not paid by SteelSeries, I'm not partnered with SteelSeries. I work equally with SteelSeries, Turtle Beach, Rockhead, which Rockhead is part of Turtle Beach, as is Vitrix, and Logitech and many other headset companies. I work with everyone as a freelance creator. But when you have experienced how great the app is in SteelSeries, and then you use it on this right here, you're kind of like, bro, what is y'all doing? What are you doing? Why is it so underdeveloped? And like I said, it's underdeveloped. It could benefit from additional features, particularly in the customization of EQ settings, which are limited compared to other brands. Now, I'm wrapping everything up. The Turtle Beach Stealth 500 does provide excellent value for its price point. It combines functional design, good sound quality, and exceptional microphone clarity into a package that's honestly hard to beat for $80. But if you're going to spend $80 on this, grab a 20, make that whole thing $100, and get the Stealth 600 Gen 3. Okay? While there are areas for improvement, particularly in sound depth and software functionality, these do not significantly distract from the overall value offered by this capable headset. For gamers seeking a reliable, versatile, and affordable audio solution, the Stealth 500 merits serious consideration. But for $20 or more, just get the Stealth 600 Gen 3. You'll thank me later. Okay? All that being said, that's the review for the Turtle Beach Stealth 500 Gen 3 headset. What are your thoughts on it? Again, thank you to Turtle Beach for sending this over for review. And if you want to pick up this headset or the Stealth 600 Gen 3 or any of the other products that I've talked about, links for them will be in the description below, as well as the first pinned comment on YouTube, and also, or rather the pinned comment on YouTube video, as well as pinned to the YouTube video itself, so you can just buy it from whatever, manufacturer or retail outlet that you prefer. All that being said, hope to see you guys on the next episode of, or episode video. I'm conflicting my podcast with my whatever next YouTube episode, whatever the next video I do. Hope to see you guys on the next one. Stay safe, be blessed, have aloha. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out, and we hope.